stereo. It beats for you, so listen close. Hear my thoughts in every...
Okay, what's up guys, it's Deck here, BubblePlague, third commentary. Was planning to do one the other day, just didn't really get around to it. I'm off school today, some really on my back, perhaps like a lower back strain. So I got some time to do a commentary. So basically I'll just base this around Skyrim, and I was going to do an earlier one before Skyrim came out, mainly about Modern Warfare 3 and then some GTA 5, but I'll just stick to Skyrim and Modern Warfare 3 today. Basically, Skyrim, I got it last Friday. I've played it religiously over the weekend, apart from Sunday where I had to revise for my maths exam. Although Skyrim did keep me away from revising quite a lot. So basically Skyrim is everything you expect from like an Elder Scrolls game, but times 100. There's loads of freedom. You're never forced to do anything. You can play the game at your own pace. Like, it's not like Oblivion. Well, I say it's not like Oblivion. Oblivion didn't force you to do anything, but Skyrim, it just isn't as linear as any other games you'll play. It's not like Call of Duty where you have to do this mission, you have to do that. You can play it at your own pace, do what you want. So I got a question the other day. Can you play Skyrim just for 10 minutes at a time, or do you have to play it for like 5 hours to get the enjoyment? My answer to that is you can play it for 10 minutes at a time, but trust me, after 10 minutes you'll play another 10 minutes, and then another 10 minutes, then another hour, until you look at the clock and you're like, oh, is it morning already? And I mean, that is literally what happened. It's so good. So basically Skyrim, the gameplay wise, it's a lot better than Oblivion. The combat, there's lots of new animations, like the Oblivion jumping, you just floated in midair. That was like 10 years old at the time. It generally feels like a brand new game, like it should come out this year, if not ahead of its time. Whereas Oblivion feels a bit dated. Keep in mind I'm talking about the Xbox version, so I know the PC version's probably got amazing graphics, but sorry, I can't afford a good computer. Basically, the new dual wielding system's awesome. Dual wielding spells is really good. So if you combine out your fireball spells, but you'll want to upgrade your destruction magic so you can be better at that. And as is dual wielding melee weapons, I mean, I often dual wield my two blades. But also Bethesda have crafted the melee system really well, because there's both pros and cons to dual wielding. I mean, if you dual wield, you can't block attacks, it leaves you vulnerable. But obviously the benefit of dual wielding is more attack damage, like you kill things quicker, so you've really got to change your tactics up. And stamina is a big thing as well. You've always got to upgrade your stamina, otherwise you'll just be running away. Well, you can't even run without stamina, so you'll just be screwed basically. I mean, I haven't done much of the main quest, so I can't really comment on that other than you kill dragons. I mean, I spent most of my time not doing that, just exploring. I mean, I've done a lot of other things. The Dark Brotherhood is awesome. I haven't completed it, but I've played a good deal of it. And also, just a little tip, if you're trying to get into the Dark Brotherhood, it's different to Oblivion. You don't just kill an innocent person and then you get woken up. You have to do this quest for some like crazy kid in Windhelm. So basically, just go to Windhelm and hang around. You'll hear some random people talking about this kid and how he's trying to summon the Dark Brotherhood. And then you'll get it in your miscellaneous quest section, so just go to his house and you can do it. And then you just got to go to bed and stuff like that. It's basically Oblivion after that. But Dark Brotherhood is basically, it's really interesting if you haven't done it before. The quests are definitely, like, if not as good, better than the ones in Oblivion. It's kind of Dark Brotherhood typical things, you know, killing people at the start, and then it gets like more interesting, big twist, which I won't say. Also, the Thieves Guild is back. I haven't done much of that. I've only really done a little bit so I can buy lockpicks. That's another good thing. The lockpicking is now the same as Fallout, so if you got angry at the Oblivion one like I did, you'll love this. Some people I've heard say they hate it because they can't do the Fallout one, but they were really good at the Oblivion one. I've basically just been powering my way through the Dark Brotherhood, so I can't really talk about the Thieves Guild. It's basically what you'd expect. Another thing is the map size in Skyrim. If you get the game, you'll get a map, and it makes you feel quite small in a way. But when you start playing the game, the map size is similar to Oblivion, like it's big, but there's at least like 20 times more places to go and things to like explore in Skyrim than Oblivion. Like everything is just covered with things to explore. Like wherever you go, there's always a quest to pick up, or like an enemy you've never fought before, or a dungeon, or even like a whole new area, which is great. Also, the new leveling system works really well. Instead of picking a handful of skills that you ultimately are better at, like in Oblivion, like at the start, where you choose your race and you choose your class, you choose things like agility and all that. In Skyrim, you just pick a race, they give you the pros and cons of it, and from there you can do anything. So however much you use something will depend how much it levels up. I mean, obviously the race you get bonuses, so say Dark Elf, Destruction Magic, you get a bonus, but it depends how you use it, because I'm a Dark Elf, and I've been using the one-handed blades for ages. Now my one-hand skill is really high, but it's all about what you do, which is really good. And also you don't get XP from quests. I can't remember if that's the same as Oblivion, I haven't played it in ages, but you don't get any XP from quests. You go up levels when you increase a level, like in a particular skill. So for example, every time I level up in Destruction Magic, I'm closer to leveling up my total level, because at the moment I think I'm level 15. So if you upgrade, so if I just keep using archery or something, get that up, I'll be closer to leveling up to level 16. I don't really want to disappoint, but that's all I really want to say on Skyrim, because if I said more it would kind of ruin the whole like atmosphere and the whole just scale of it. But basically just buy it, because it's definitely value for money. I mean, I haven't played MW3 since Skyrim came out, and that's quite big, because normally when COD comes out I'm all over it. And I don't really intend to play MW3 again for any time soon, at least for like a meaningful amount of time. I'll go on to Modern Warfare 3 now. It basically, everyone says it looks like MW2, and that's all the people that haven't played it. I mean, it is similar to MW2, but it definitely is better. I mean, there's lots more stuff to customize. It's quite confusing at first, you don't really know what's going on, but you get used to it quite quickly, and you kind of appreciate the effort they've put in, which is kind of a joke, because they don't really put much effort into their COD games normally. The new kill streak system's great. I can't really go into that, but that's basically how Assault, you have more damaging kill streaks, but they don't stay over time. It's like the old system, whereas Support, your kill streaks carry over lives, but they're not as damaging. They're stuff like UAVs, advanced UAV, and I think this is great because it kind of rewards rushers and not campers. But going on to campers, the maps are awful. Some of them are okay, but the two maps, Hard Hat and Interchange, are probably my most hated maps in all of COD. They're just full of campers. Apart from Hard Hat, which is full of just SMG use, it's like the UMP, which in fairness isn't overpowered in most maps. It's just at close range. It's amazing. You can't beat it. And apart from that, it's basically just typical Modern Warfare stuff. Some assault rifles are clearly overpowered, such as like the Skyrim. I mean, I like to snipe a lot, so that gets annoying. But I guess if you like using assault rifles, then that's quite good in a way. But generally, Infinity Ward and Sledgehammer games, I'd like to point out, they've done a great job on this coming in, because Infinity Ward's kind of in a bit of disarray after, I think it's MW2, might have even been COD 4, the disagreement with Activision. But they've basically just made another great COD. I mean, it's a lot better than all the others, but of course, except Call of Duty 4, I mean, Black Ops just looks like 10 years old in comparison to Modern Warfare 3. I mean, I miss zombies, which is something I really like about Treyarch, but I can't really say that's Infinity Ward's fault, because I mean, I know zombies is Treyarch's thing, and they probably get annoyed if Infinity Ward used it, but also Infinity Ward, apparently from what I've heard, they don't actually like zombies because it's not serious. When they made COD 4, they wanted to portray real modern day warfare, if you can believe that. But their new survival mode's good enough. I mean, it's really tactical, and I like it because it gets a lot quicker, like it gets going a lot quicker than zombies. I mean, I consider myself an above average zombies player, not to be modest or boast or anything. So also I get really angry when in the first 10 rounds of zombies, like really boring, and they just take like half an hour to complete when it's just like you're only killing like 4 zombies around. So that's what I like about survival, and it gets really hard at some points, but it's really tactical. You just got to play it a couple of times, get used to it, and sort out tactics with your mate. And it kind of sucks it's not up to 4, it's only 2 player, but you can't get everything, I guess, because they've made another great multiplayer. So thanks for watching. I say watching. There's not really any gameplay. I can't afford a PVR. I mean, I've got some clips on MW3, but my mates haven't got round to recording on his PVR. My other mate's PVR's broken, so I'll try and get some for the next video, but hopefully you'll appreciate me speaking for this time. Make sure you check out the new GTA 5 trailer. It looks awesome. I was planning to do a video on that before Skyrim came out, but didn't really have the time. Check that out, but apart from that, just have a great day.